We're delighted to be here. Welcome to iPark 87. Joe's the president of National Resources. I'm the executive vice president. Joe likes to think he's the boss. We'll leave that to everybody here to figure out. We have also already hired some local people. Recently, it's been said that this is about getting the investment going and getting everything else going, but believe you me, it's really about the people. So, National Resources has been doing this for 30 years. That's us. We've been partners a long time. We've done many of these iPark brand. We are a brownfield developer from before there was the term brownfields, and we've been using existing buildings, trying to do sustainable developments for a long time, before all the words came up, before resiliency, sustainability, everything else was known. It made logical sense. It makes economic sense too. So that is what we have been doing. Our closest iPark to here is iPark 84 in East Fishkill, New York. Our second closest is iPark in Yonkers, iPark Hudson, which was the home of Otis Elevator originally. That beat even the date here. This 1956 date here is a newbie by comparison with that. And iPark Lake Success, which we did in the year 2000, was the home of the United Nations in 1945. So we have some sort of pedigree in this thing, or inherited pedigree from everybody, and we're looking forward to relying on the same thing here. Our experience of this always has been that IBM built well. They built good bones, and so if you treat it with respect, you can get there. One of our iParks in particular has become heavily medical. They take on a character as they evolve. We are not putting a stamp on anything and saying what it's going to be. We know that it's going to need to be a combination of medical, educational, and many other businesses. It is true that what we bring with us is the investment to make this happen, but we need the support of all of the people here. That's basically all I really have to say about us. I'm going to hand it over to Joe.
It's a credit to your entire team and the community that we're here, because we were reluctant suitors. Now, we're used to having dead bodies, properties that have been dead, but in this case, the body's been buried for 10 years, so we have to exhume the grave, and then we have to give mouth-to-mouth to the body. So please be patient with us. This is a little harder. The difficulty factor of this one is much greater than anything we've ever done, because there's been nothing, it's 1956, so in Fishkill, the body had a pulse, and we were able to do it. In Yonkers, when we did it, we had a few tenants. So here's going to be a little more difficult, and what it really means is we all really need a team effort. So we very much would welcome people's ideas. One of our formulas, and this is very important, is we're all about jobs, jobs, jobs. And in Lake Success, we created 5,000 jobs. In Yonkers, we did 2,500 jobs. In Unilever, in Edgewater, New Jersey, we took over an old R&D factory, and we created over a couple of thousand jobs there too. Fishkill, we're up to, there's 3,000 jobs on the site. I think we created 1,200. The supervisor of the town of East Fishkill told us if we created over 500 jobs in the first 2 years, he'd rename the exit off the highway. So if you notice, exit 50 is now iPark Boulevard. Just to give you a spectrum of what we're hoping to accomplish, we are looking at a number of major manufacturers, major companies, warehouses that could benefit from some of the sites here, but we're also, as Lynn said, very eclectic. There are a lot of opportunities for education, medical, we hope, and government, but also we think this is going to be a people place. It's sort of a hole in the whole county, and the transportation network, the infrastructure's here. So as we've done in some of our other sites, we've created people places. We've created an arts center. We've created a wellness center. We've created a food hub. And food manufacturing is very, at the heart of the Hudson Valley. And in Fishkill, we've attracted 12 food companies that are currently there now. We created a food hub. We think we're going to do the same here.